The system just detonated. Silver gets smashed 15% in under 48 hours, plunging from $105 down to $89 on COMEX. Stops get triggered, leveraged longs wiped out in a bloodbath. Then the rip. Next session, it explodes higher 18%, clawing back to $105.50 before whipping around like a live grenade. Gold did the same dance, down 12% to $4,050, then ripping 14% to smash back above $5,400. This isn't normal volatility. This is the paper market dislocating from physical reality right in front of our eyes. Welcome to the war zone, soldiers. The rigged paper casino on COMEX just showed its hand again. They crash it to shake out the retail warriors, force liquidations, then let it rip to trap the shorts and lure the chasers back in. But connect the dots. This wasn't random. Margin hikes slammed in overnight from CME, exactly when Shanghai futures were limit up and physical buyers in Asia were stacking bars at premiums that made COMEX look like a joke. Shanghai's silver benchmark held firm at the equivalent of $108–112, while COMEX got gutted to $89. That's a 20% plus arbitrage screaming, physical is winning. The disconnect is blatant. Paper price crashes, real metal demand stays red hot. I've tracked this playbook for decades. JPMorgan sits on the biggest short book in silver futures, same bank that's paid hundreds of millions in fines for spoofing and manipulation in the past. They don't just participate, they orchestrate. When the specs get too long, margins get jacked, liquidity dries up, and the cascade begins. Friday's 15% on silver? That's engineered capitulation. Then the plundered 18% rip? That's them covering shorts at fire sale prices while the algos chase momentum. The same desks that smashed it lower now profit on the rebound. Us versus them, the paper lords versus the people stacking real ounces. Look at the physical side, the truth they can't print away. Silver eagles and bars vanished from dealers last month. Premiums on 100 Oz bars hit 12–15% over spot during the dip. In China, Shanghai premiums expanded to 17% while COMEX bled out. That's not coincidence. That's arbitrage screaming that the West's fake price is detached from Eastern reality. Global buyers aren't selling into this crash. They're bidding harder. Industrial demand from solar, EVs, semiconductors never stopped. Supply, mines can't ramp fast enough. The fundamentals are explosive, but the paper overlay keeps trying to cap it. Halfway through this chaos, the secondary threat emerges, and it's ugly. Geopolitics is loading the next missile. Tensions in the Middle East flare again, Iran-Saudi talks break down, and suddenly oil spikes 8% overnight. Dollar gets bid as a safe haven, but wait, gold and silver rip harder because the real flight is to hard assets. Then the bank stress. Whispers of liquidity crunches at mid-tier regionals after margin calls on metals positions. One wrong move and we see a cascade failure like 808. But this time it's leveraged commodity books blowing up. The Fed's in a box, cut rates to save stocks, inflate metals higher, hike to tame inflation, crush everything. Either way, the disconnect widens. Physical wins long term. This volatility isn't noise, it's the signal. The rigged system is cracking under its own weight. Paper can crash 15% in a heartbeat because it's infinite. Physical can't. There's only so much metal above ground. Every smash lower is a gift to stackers. Every rip higher is proof the squeeze is still alive. 3 key takeaways, and we're out. 1. Never trust the COMEX price in isolation. Always cross-check Shanghai premiums and physical dealer spreads. When paper crashes 15% but real metal holds or premiums blow out, that's your buy signal. The arbitrage doesn't lie. 2. Position sizing is life or death in this environment. Use volatility to your advantage. Scale in on the smashes, trail stops on the rips. Don't go all in on margin. That's how they get you liquidated. Cash or physical positions survive the whipsaw. 3. The endgame is physical delivery or massive dislocation. The longer they suppress, the more violent the resolution. Stack real metal now while the paper casino distracts the herd. When the music stops, the ones holding bars won't be asking for permission. Stay frosty. The war's not over, it's just getting interesting. Out.